Oh, I forgot to. Normally I undo the cam, but doesn't matter. Um, Alrighty. Stream starts in a bit. The coffee is making run through. Um, I mean it's nearly done. And well, yeah. I wanted to jam games anyway, so might as well put it on the stream. Um, and yeah, I think that is that. Had some good games. Enjoy the patch. Feeling like I wanna still gem games for quite a few more hours. I think that's the summary there. Um, will make my workday a little bit more interesting. Thanks for coming back. No problem. Thank you for being here. And yeah, hello, welcome, Dan Titan and Bangalore as per usual. Man, you're always quick in the coming back and jamming with me. Um, Servers are still like a little bit laggy here. I will like probably do stuff a little bit on the side while streaming. Sixten asked me for some advice on microphones. And I forgot the name of the mic in the price range he's looking for. So uh, yeah. Um, but I really enjoying Dooley like I did when you started streaming. Yeah, same. It gives the same vibe, right? Let's take a core and yeah, I mean I can just like go to the PvE fight and then get my coffee though. Don't screw him up. You're having high hopes there, sir. High hopes. Be right back. Coffee in the process. Hello, Fractal Chess. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Also, let me change the output here to this other chat window. Alrighty, we won this fight. Per usual. That's 2 gold. I'm not taking, like, I do like region, but we're not winning that one most of the time anyway, and drill is too important. Rocket launcher is still a good, especially with the drill, so for that I'm willing to spend 2 more gold here. I don't have any friends, so let's go shopping Akina. Oh, those are amazing bucks. Pick. Let's go. I mean, comparatively, he's not overpowered as compared to the other heroes, like he was on the patch when you started streaming. That is true. That is true. I do think. Let me change the cam. I do think he is in a fair spot. I do agree. Um, he's not overpowered. Other heroes can do crazy stuff themselves. At least if we're putting it in comparison, right? I think it's just like Dooley is really still like really consistent, and I like that one about him the most. So yeah, So what is better, having the core here, which is 30 damage, or having 1, 2, 3 procs on the drill, which is half a drill, right? 1, 2, 3 procs on the drill is half a drill. So 35. Are we even killing him? So that's 70 damage. Huh. I didn't think that through, did I? On the shops. Okay, 4 times 5, that's 10 damage, that's nothing. The heal is nice. So far, we're having a 6-second drill, right? Ish. Which is a little bit more than 10. And then this is coming in here and there. Probably this is better. So does this beat positionings mattering a bit, right? Yeah, this is a 4-second beetle. 4-ish second at least, this one. And then this is a 5-ish second thing. And then let's say these are all at 5-ish seconds, right? That's a fair average. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 procs. So every 5 seconds we get a full drill through. For free. So this is 70 damage. And then this is another 70 damage. 35, so 100 damage per 5 seconds. That should be good enough. Well, let's hope I'm still like, I'm not fried here. Alrighty, sorry for that. Proboscis. You have like a nice drill there. Okay. That proboscis build destroyed my perfect. My whole board was completely slowed while I'm getting punches from proboscis with poison and damage. Yeah, sometimes that stuff is crazy. Have you seen the hotfix? Wait, what? I haven't seen anything yet. Wait. New hotfix? New hotfix? Something new? Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that. Okay, a lot of stuff happening here. I'm not fully here. No, I've just started the stream. I have not seen that. Thank you for pointing that out, Martinez. I mean, if these are here, it means probably the hotfix is live, by the way, guys. Right? Doesn't it mean they just, like, without any announcement, just put it in the game? At least the last time they did it. Exactly. Alrighty, so Shadow Cloak is when you use an item to the right of this, deal and this. Okay, so whatever. I don't care. Dualtron got like half the shield, which makes him significantly bad, right? I mean, it's not like significantly because the damage output is the same, but half the shield is still like a significant change. Because the reason why I preferred this Dualtron so much over the drill was because it gave me that much consistency through the defenses. If the defense is gone, it's significantly worse. Is it therefore unplayable? No, no, no. It's still like a good item. I still would pick it up. It's just like if I can, like, I have like full agency and I can decide whether I go for a drill build or a Dualtron. I'm now more inclined again going for the drill because half the shield is significantly weaker as for the defensive, and the offense on the drill is often better. So at least more often than not, like you're doing the more cheating on the drill builds. So Mac, when you slow burn, and now it's like burn. Okay, there is small stuff happening. Fair enough, haven't. It's your fault. Wait, what? They nerfed Dualtron. Yeah, they nerfed Dualtron. 16 wrote me. Um. Wait 1 second. Okay, I can tell him that he should just comment in the chat. Alrighty. So Dualtron got nerfed. It's fine. Like I don't mind. It's a fair change. That's a summary from that one. It's huge, but it's not killing the card. Like it's huge, it's impactful, but it's not killing the card. Like this change is fine. Like don't get me wrong. Like I'm not complaining. I'm still not complaining. These changes, I'm not worried. It's not changing anything. Like in the big picture, it's changing, yes, but it's not changing. Like it's not weakening Dooley by half. Alrighty, earrings. I have never like had problems here, but sure. Laboratory. Enchant a non-enchanted item, another non-enchanted item, and now charge your relics, charge your other relics. So it's like not itself anymore, right? I've not had issues with this. Like I have never encountered it myself. So what do I know? The patch is live. It's already live. Potion distillery. Something text has changed. Burn equal to your enemy's poison. Now burn 3 for each type this has. But like the poisoning stuff didn't change, right? Right, but if the poison numbers don't change, that's only the burn changing. Wait. Yeah, so the burn changes, but the poison itself does not change. So that thing is still like crazily strong. You just have like 3 more seconds, right? The burn is what nuked you. I mean, the burn nuked me, but I remember like I have 3,000 burn and 1,000 poison on me. Like, sure, that's big stuff, but it's not like that this card is like nuking nothing. Like the burn, like the poison output was still significant, right? Yeah. Okay. Uh, guys, I'm not saying that it's not a huge hit, but it's not like that. The card is like not like I'm still like getting killed. I'm just having a little bit more time. Alrighty. I understand the changes. Let me catch up with chat for a second. So the hotfix is live. They're hotfixing now, just straight out the gate without any announcement. They put just on the server. They have the tech now, mid run. And the only reasons we have the info is because How Bazaar is great. I mean, I'm really thankful for How Bazaar. I think Mio is the guy, right? If I remember that name correctly. I hope I'm not wrong there. And Timor is the Bazaar DB guy. So those are the lifesavers for us. And yeah, Dualtron is still super viable. I'm like, It's your fault, Sneezer, playing Dualtron every game on stream for hundreds of viewers. Yeah, it's my fault. I know. It's my fault they nerfed it 610, of course. Yes. That's just a massive nerf actually. Okay, massive nerf, maybe. Yeah, I think it makes it a lot more fair. We will see whether see, I'm not playing Mac, so I couldn't tell you for a fact. But my understanding is okay. My understanding is the card is still probably still good. I would still be scared to see it. So if I'm like on a very fair build, right? If I don't have like a really good build ready, I may still like lose to the poison, right? Like it buys me 1 more second, so yeah, I don't know, my Dualtron has like one more trigger going off, but that's about it. And you're saying that Dooley, like Exodia Dooley is nerfed, like come on, like nothing changed there. Like it's just like you're like a little bit squishy, and before that you were like a little bit too tanky. Now you're like still tanky, but a little bit less. Like the tankiness changed smallly. Like, nothing changed. Like I will still play Dooley nearly the same way. Like in 10% of cases where I can change between Drill and Dualtron, I may consider Drill a little bit more now. That's all that changed. They did another ninja hotfix, yeah. Like they did a hotfix, came through just a second ago. Also, let's start the restart the client. Maybe if they changed stuff, maybe they did other stuff as well. Also, let me check if there's any things in the yeah. U servers are down again. Sure, realize that. Got also kicked. Okay, I didn't see any news on the Discord here other than that. Alrighty. How bizarre. It's on how bizarre. Solus. Let me check this here. There. This button. This button is your new patch notes button. All right. Unexpected stuff happening here. I wanted to make a chill stream, and then we get uh, run over by that. Okay. Let's go for small items here for sure. Ooh, these upgrades are make me really happy. And then we're selling our Langshan and rolling because you know there's always room for improvement. Figure out the room for improvement. Let's go. And XP here, perfect. And then we're leveling, and life is amazing. Bronze tier tool, it could be a drill or random stuff. I mean, I said drill upgrades are pretty good, right? So let's target it a little bit, the random stuff. 16, are you actually honest about the kill, Ultron? Like you're not are you joking? Like are you serious about that? Read them on Discord. Yeah. I mean, strong nerve here. Very strong nerve, very justified nerve. Yeah, we should not change Dooley further. I mean, he's like just in an average spot now. Exactly. Otherwise, I would be very desperate. That's a big Langshan, but he needs 2 hits on the Langshan, right? In the end. Maybe he only needs one. Crit on the shielded catfish there. Alrighty, alrighty. Oh, well, that was now winnable. And hello, Retromation, welcome, welcome. Alrighty. 2 losses, no issue. We're recovering here. Let's roll. Don't need anything from the middle anymore. I mean, DJ Robot is an item, but I can justify spending here gold on the chalk. And in case, you know, like for the inconvenience that we can get critted here, and I learned that today, never save on the chocolate. There's 4% crit, and that 4% is sometimes getting you. And how bad was the nerf? I think all the nerfs seem to be in a justified manner. I have not seen anything that kills completely classes or archetypes. Let's be honest. And that's good. Okay. I was figuring stuff out for Sixten actually on the side. It was this one, right? Guaranteed upgrade. Yeah, we're doing a guaranteed upgrade here. Instead of going to Sylvia with no money. Then though, I can get my skills in. Homeburn is also not a lot. Let's roll. Ooh, defense grid. Alrighty. In the end though, we're taking health here. Wanna do it like this. Sure. I don't want to look up the mic now. We'll do it later. Promise. Alrighty. Back to this lovely game. Okay, we won. Perfect. Love it. I enjoy upping drill to silver. Usually in early game, I do drill 4 bucks for tempo. Interesting, 610. I'm loving that you're here and telling me that. So the reasoning is the drill gives you 50% more damage, like on the output, right? It's like without the left hand and stuff, it's 50 to 20, 75. And then the drill is the damage dealer. I will think about this the next time, okay? Weapons here, I don't care. I'll take a skill. Upgrade the core. No, that's 2 gold. That's literally, no, 2 gold? Yeah, it's 2 gold. And then the skill is coming up again. And I want to go shopping, surely. But that's a quick sell, it's expensive, and health is health, and I get even more out of the health. Yeah, life is better that way. And a Hexer is easily killable. I have a Force Field, I have a Drill. I'm not scared here. The extra damage often kills the 200 HP max and raises the aggro Vanessas. Fair. I mean, I see that. I see that point. Don't get me wrong. It's a pragmatic decision. But let's talk that through. The thing here is, I see why you want to do this, but if you're willing to, instead of taking skills, upping bugs, the same, I prefer my skills. Like, I don't know. It's a weird decision for me. Just taking the freeze and I'd be happy. I will have a freeze guy at some point. Also, probably the nitro here is a lot better. Alrighty, figured that one out. Let's take a risk. Kev on day 4 still has often not fully shield enchanted items. Do I like it? No. I would much rather up my bugs, but field drill is more impactful and harder to get to upgrade later. Fair. I don't know, but I prioritize, the thing is, it's not that I'm not upping the... Okay, it's not that I'm not upping the drill. It's just like I prioritize the drill not. Right? Like at some point when I run around another B1, B2 or whatever, right? I'm doing this. It's not like that I'm saying, well, it's bad. It's just like, if I look at my game 2 days further, like two days further down the line, I will be a lot sadder if this is a bronze bug, and a lot happier if this is a silver bug. I do not care about that this is a bronze gel. Like I don't care. Like sure, it would be nice, but this is nice to have. This is important. Same goes for this bug or this bug. Like maybe not this one, but everyone that has more targets at least. Alrighty. Easy mode, huh? 610 is here. Does this make me change back to the score thingy here instead of this force fielding? It was fun while it lasted, though. You know, that's a force field. It does stuff. It shields stuff. It was fun, but I probably should, do the more reasonable approach. Can force field if we want to, technically over these. Honestly, would be much worse, wouldn't it? Would it? Like, we can do this. Like this bug is not doing a lot. It's not getting any charges. It's not charging anything. Yeah, it's charging twice the drill, but that's not a lot in comparison to what we do here. Actually, let's do that one. That makes me happier. But that's okay. 610. I think you're wrong. My take is different there. I guess you could say I upgrade my drill for the same reason that you go skill over upgrade. It feels more immediate powerful. The thing is though, I do this primarily because it is like an additional power. The way I think about this is the following. I will upgrade my whatever X item in most cases anyway, right? The game plan is to do this via shops. I can get the skill, which is not bound to an item, which is therefore like a lot impactful, hopefully over the whole game, right? Like extra 2 burn will have impact over the whole game. And even if I change from this one to let's say a fiery drill, doesn't matter too much. I will get like the value out of this as well. Or like from a rocket launcher to this one. Better example is that I get like 2 burn on the rocket launcher, but I will get also the extra 2 burn now on the Firefly if I ever have it. So this is like an extra state value that is otherwise hard to achieve because skills are rare. Skills are rare and skills are expensive in comparison. In comparison. Whereas items are in comparison easy to find. Like getting, for example, these skills here, that is a hard task. You will have games where you're not seeing them. Period. You will have games where you're not seeing them. Because you never see a Nufu. Whereas I will rarely have a game where I'm not finding my Aiden. Yes, that will happen once in a while, and then I'm sad that there's a bronze Aiden, but that is the absolute exception and not the rule. It is the absolute rule, though, that I will not see a Nufu that sells me my skills. There's the reason why I value the skills so highly. It's like, yeah, I'm reluctantly taking this, and I'm happy about the tempo outcome, but I'm more inclined to go for the stuff that is giving me an edge over my opponent who did upgrade his bug, because if I find a bug upgrade anyway, I'm now significantly stronger than my opponent. Like, this is why I'm significantly stronger than my opponent. I don't know if you remember, but like before I ended the stream, there was someone came into my stream and was like, he lost to my Dualtron on day 7. And obviously you lose to a Dualtron on day 7 anyway, right? But what he complained about especially was that I obviously had like 10 skills and was like so much stronger. Yeah, I take skills. That's the if we're achieving sort of the same board over the course of the game, but I have a left hand, a right hand, defense grid, and another freeze, I'm the better outcome. Like skills is the same as chocolate. It helps you to get over your opponent. Surely you sometimes have to upgrade stuff. Don't get me wrong, and there will be maybe a few games where I break on the upgrades, on the beetle where you are not breaking. But I do feel for now that the skills are better compensating for that. Alrighty, was a lot of talking about that. I hope you are still there and listen at least to my point why I think skills are impactful there. Uh, medium items, I should go there for. It's a drill, but it's more a DJ robot idea. Because this force field, while it lasted, it's just it's not a real build, right? It is not. So this is 1 extra gold, this 1 extra gold. Then I have a JJ, an expensive JJ. It gives me 2 gold, right? Or I can get chocolate, and I like chocolate. That's 5, so I can don't overflow any choc. In short, everything is important, but skill is more. Yeah, because I think are an extra I value. Let me see what Sixten has to do to our theory here. Like it's just like I just shared my intuition and how I evaluated that I want to do this more than the other, right? Like my base intuition was this, and my reasoning for the base intuition was what I stated. Like I just stated my reasoning for my base intuition and what my initial thoughts are. It's by no means solved, and I'm 100% certain on that. What I just said, like, I want to be very clear. It's not that I'm 100% certain here. It's just I think that's a good idea, and that's my reasoning why it's a good idea. Let's go with the silver item. So let me check. So Sixten says upgrades are guaranteed value and save me gold by not having to reroll. Okay, yeah, fair enough. But what are you doing then? The drill upgrade is a guaranteed silverish left-handed. It's more about consistency for me. Upgrades ensure I always have a diamond blue beetle in the endgame, which is my main win con these days. I see the argument for the blue beetle though. Skills can brick, upgrades can't. Fair enough. Fair enough. I see the con point. I will have to watch your stream a little bit. So I can have like a better intuition, because like you see how I play, and I need to see how you're playing, and then I can see how I feel about the outcomes there, right? your argument is fair, but this is the kind of similar to the reason why I went from gold skills to income. But it's like not the same-ish, right? It's not same-ish. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. We will see it. There you go. I don't see anything except there you go. Okay, okay. Yeah, I have seen that already. Solus, we talked about it. Someone else pointed that out just a few minutes ago. Yeah, no issue. It's fine. I was like, there you go, but I didn't see the message like 2 lines earlier about the link. That was all good, all good. I was like, there you go, and I couldn't click on anything. It was just a small tidbit there already. Is there a world where we make space? I think there is a world where we say that's a JJ, and yeah, I want to improve my board, but let's get it over. Do you think it's impactful? I was thinking it was not as impactful because I had like the feeling I had is either I steamrolled the VAT because it didn't do anything, like it was too low on the output, and then there were the crazy VATs that killed me. And if the crazy vet killed me, it had like thousand burn, which is like basically a clock of 4 seconds. In whether I kill them not or not is depending on the day. I think the vet got a lot worse for day 12 and 15, but the day 9 vet player is still killing you. The day 15 player though is probably not pumping fast enough the poison, and 3 seconds is an eternity. That's like probably 6,000 damage from my Dualtron or drill. But the scary vets were like poisoning you into oblivion anyway, So I just like survive. If you, I have like a reasonable timer on the later days. Is it dead? I don't know. Like probably you have troubles in the late game now, but it's more in the late game. I mean, the numbers are crazily high still. I don't think that item is dead. I think it's just put into place personally. I'm not on a mech player. I'm just a mech encounterer, but I'm pretty sure it's not dead. People are less likely to play nerfed items. However, if they make no announcement, the items have been nerfed. I guess this pattern might not apply. That's a good argument for not putting out the infos. Funny world. Regas comes in. What isn't good anymore, I think? You just run Calcinator. Okay. The burn being based on the enemy poison was base stronger than it based on text. Yeah, I see that. No way it's dead. Yeah, I think it's not dead. It's still good. Yeah, I think it's still good. Exactly. And then it's not nerfed into the ground. Like, there's stuff like, look at the poor Monitor Lizard. No one wants to play a Monitor Lizard anymore. But it's not the same for the vet. Yeah, you can bounce back, but it's like really strong timer from the vet anyway. And let's go for like again, I go for skulls. I'm not. Oh, 8 crit is a number. I like 8 crit. Let's go for 8 crit instead of re-rolling that. I mean, I took a lot of chalk. I think it's time to take an Andy here. We need to find upgrades. Oh, Andy. So this is an item with 2 gold, and this is an item that can be a friend. I like a bug, sometimes at least. We have a defense grid, but it's a bronze one, and the shield numbers are way too low for this guy. So let's go for a zookeeper. Wait, I don't understand the logic. I know why we don't play force field anymore, but I have a different logic than you, it seems. Isn't it crazy how they nerfed by nerfed? We're counterintuitively, but that's exactly why we don't play force field anymore. Because we don't start with defense grid anymore. Yeah, okay, I see why. Because we don't start with the defense grid anymore. Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. But we're also not forcing the force field anymore, even without the golden defense grid. Whereas before, I was surely, forcing it. Funny. I think the reasonings are a little bit different, but sure, I take that argument. Obsidian security camera. Long time no see, friend. Still don't think it's good one. That's a golden obsidian security camera. We're just, I mean, I'm not taking that, but still funny. Let's roll once or twice. There's a new vet. Yeah, one or two more rolls, and then I have to cut the breaks though. Blunderbuss, when you burn Chartres for a second. One more time. Let's go. Skills, let's go. I'm not having a core anymore, so there's that. Probably something of the line of this, right? 3 seconds is more than faster than 4 seconds. Is this good? We will see. Um, so a big number. I think actually, you know why we're not forcing force field? Because we have better alternatives. We have consistent alternatives. Um, like, and when you're like going this direction, you're not needed to go the other direction, basically. And since you can always go the direction we are having, we're never forced in the other direction. We're not searching for the force field direction because we have the better and more consistent version at the moment. Force field is still stronger. Like on the first few days, before I started to do the gold and beetle stuff consistently, I still played like force field games left and right. And it's still like as strong. Like you're still one-shotting your opponents on after 2 seconds. Nothing changed about that. The strength is still there. I think it's still like probably one of the absolute strongest insta-kill bots. It still like smokes all my beetles. It will smoke every vet. It will smoke everyone. But it's just that it is a little bit harder to pull off. It takes a little bit more effort. It's a big comp. It's a hard to achieve comp. And I can just like run my beetles and be done. So I just be a lazy guy who chills with his bugs in the corner, right? I'm chilling with the bugs in the corner and be like, yeah, easy life. That is what I do. Because now I don't have to try like and fear not ever seeing a force field when I need it. Or fear never seeing the bunker when I need it for the reserve shield. And I don't know, can like get in between hit and stuff, right? Like if I don't have like the battery and stuff, like on the you get in here in between, like all the small annoyances, right? The annoyances before your greatness, right? The hard work that you have to put in to have this force field is, and you have to fear for finding a force field. You have to fear for that. Like it's so much easier to find a drill. Like life is easy. I have to find a drill. Like I any day I want to find a drill. I never want to find a force field. That is the reason why we're playing not force field. It's still probably Dooley's strongest build. It's still probably rather often achievable. It's just why? I don't see the reason. If that is the only way Dooley can win, and we still want to play Dooley, by the way, we still have to do this, right? Let's say the Beagles, I don't know, tomorrow are vanished, nerfed. You never want to use them again. Probably you're screaming because now your pool is diluted more. But even then, I think we could still play force field and win every second game on a force field. But the question is, what do you do the other games? I think that is the reason why we don't force fielding anymore. And not anything else, basically. Let's go here and look consistently for drill and DJ robot and not take the mysterious portal. I wanna point that one really clearly out. Let's go maybe to Barcoon and get rid of stuff in the inventory here. Let's makes it me happier to sell stuff. And then while I'm here, I'm rolling obviously for the good stuff. Hmm. Agree, beetles are a lot more chill to play. Force field is walking on a nice edge, balancing crit chance and finding force field. Yeah. Hello, Luke, welcome. Beetles are also way more fun when you actually manage to find enchants. True. This is an excellent topic, honestly. How can you indirectly nerf make builds obsolete by giving heroes? Yeah, we just don't do force field stuff on beetles. We never go to Kev, we never go for Fortress etc. How many grams of coffee are we at? I don't know what a strong espresso has. I'm not counting my caffeine consumed by milligram of um caffeine, because if I would do this, I would probably be realizing that it's a little bit more the way too high than it should be. What's the song called, by the way? In and Out of Love by Armin van Buren and Sharon Dan Adel. I don't know if I pronounced the name correctly. B1, B2 for the drill. for shopping. I feel like a little bit drill damage is a little bit of drill damage. Let's do that. Friend is a friend. Someone has a 6 skin there. Let's go. Who would you give CD reduction? DJ, Tron, or Jellowbug? Let me check. If you have one that is starting faster, the one that is starting the fastest, if all of them are similar, oh, that is not looking like a fun for us. What the hell? It's day 7. What the actual hell? Also, why the hell do you charge your DJ robot? But that's a different question. If all of them are the same, I will probably put it on the poison one, because that is charging the freeze and the slow. But I don't know. Alexander. Also, can we talk about this guy here? He has, we're day 7, right? I want to point that out. We're day 7 here, right? It's only day 7, right? Fiber optics. It's golden toxic drill. Time to tinker. DJ robot and the full comp here, including warm hugs. Like, am I? Yep. And also, by the way, don't be this. I mean, maybe be this guy actually. Okay. I didn't think that through. Maybe be his guy. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's not the wrong positioning actually. Okay, I was wrong there. Positioning is fine because toxic and stuff. Holy smokes, that was an opponent on day 8, huh? Probably 16 left the chat. I'm smelling it. The reason I lost here is because 16 left the chat. He's not here. He's AFK. He's always like coming in when I have like easiest opponents of my life, high rolling like crazy. But when that is not the case, 16 is like, who are you? He's falling asleep. Ah, that's also maybe true. I don't like slow on the drill. I want to have like impact now. Impact now is heal or burn or poison or any of these. We figure out stuff after this. Hey, let's go shopping first. Alrighty, this positioning looks good. Alright, next guy is Bonk. Let's go for the dig side. Okay. If I have to, I'll take that one, right? Mm. The thing is, it's 6 seconds. I hate it. So maybe we go like this. Makes me happier, right? Um, is this your third stream today? I don't know. It's the second for my today, but I have been streaming quite a bit in the last few days, so I might have had quite a few streams on whatever your sleeping schedule is. Dooley skills. Yeah. Beautiful friendship, aren't we? I don't think we're burning enough for the burning shield. Oh, beautiful friendship. Isn't that a beautiful friendship? Also, my inventory crashed. Inventory bug. Oh, happy to hear it, John. Dooley is great. Dooley is love. Dooley is life. Except of the two patch cycles where I went somewhere else. I never regretted staying here on Dooley. I need medium items. Half a level is half a level for the future. Still have a long way to go here. Mhm. Nerf Pygmalion, please. That was I saw the matchbox there. That was scary, right? On a roll. I have a bunch of gold that's still available. Sure. Guaranteed fight. Alrighty. Alrighty. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing, 610. Would it make sense to swap the drill with the Dualtron here? I know you're definitely never like getting rid of this here at this point. We're just running this. We're not beating a Yeti though. Like we are not radiant, basically. The only thing we need to do now is up our bugs, right? Especially the blue beetle, but also this one. Like this needs to be at least gold and for more charging, right? And this needs to be at least gold. So that is the things we need to do next. Obviously CDR is obviously really good here, and I would also like take a shield enchant on the factory instead of the crit one. I don't care about the crit. Maybe now finally, I have to cave in, right? I can hear Sixten screaming from Sweden. Snazer, that has to be a golden beetle. Let's go. And he's correct on that one though. I wanna nah, I don't need to buy the coolant, right? No. I was furiously typing, yes. I knew. I don't care about pull, right? I don't care. I mean, that's 20 crit on my beetles, but are we really caring about the crit? Nah. You know, when you don't want to pull, he's like, yeah, I'm here for you, sir. What do you want? Printing more money. Don't mind me. That's a golden coolant, but am I ever getting out of this coolant here? No, I have beautiful friendship. I have the whole dream. Let's don't do that. It's not looking for it, but will I skip 20 crit on my friends? No. The drill I cannot up, and the beetle, I mean, I really don't care. It's just a burn one. We can turn Coolant into a friend with piano. That's a second drill. Yeah, that is a second drill. But we have a beautiful friendship. We have a diamond beautiful friendship. Deadly Robotics Factory. Full setup. Where do you put in a second drill here, sir? And this also, like, it's never a double drill angle here. It's a dead opponent angle if my aim goes off. This build is full. Like, the only thing we're doing is we're upping our items. That is a huge increase. That is a notable huge increase. Like, you will know no, that's you will notice it. Like, you will notice it quite a bit. Frozen Flames. What was that skill? So basically, you get all the hmm? Frozen. Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't seen that in forever. Is there more? Do you have more of these? Pendulum. Yeah, happy to have you. Burn skills for Warm Hugs and Hotspot and Grease Fire over Diamond skills, which sometimes are crazy, but then on the other hand, sometimes are, bricking. Sure, sure, like Knife Tricks, is a dream, but I think the Hotspot is like the better dream here. 5% is noteworthy amount. I mean, sure, sure, upping the beetle, but eh. Need to sell that now. Hello, Ron. Hope you are well. Do you think the Dooley bugs are stronger than Mac? I think they are more consistent than Mac. At least I have like a really lot. Like, I don't know. Like the Mac, like the really good Mac players, like Rigas here. He's like probably playing Mac already pretty good, and Rarish was also having great success. They're doing amazing stuff. So I don't know. Are we stronger than Mac? I don't know. Didn't seem like it. When you slow, haste the weapon. Okay. Nice. But just more. First time you freeze, slow all enemy items. Sure, sure. But we do stuff. Life is the game is over anyway. So I think like all of these are just win more skills. Unless you have an icicle. Then this is a win instantly skill, right? 16. It's look, it's not about winning more. It's about winning in at all. And winning at all is only happening if I go off faster than my opponent. That's the line. Like I don't mind. If I go off faster than my opponent, I win. If my opponent goes faster off than me, probably he wins. At least if he's good. Yeah. If we find an icicle. This is the icicle skill or the reroll for rigged. That's the idea. But you called this a plasma grenade. But like, I don't care if there's a plasma grenade. For all I care, this could say, charge your drill twice to full. Comes from a plasma grenade, sure. Comes from icicle, sure. But this means we're desperately looking for an icicle. Sure. Underrating that skill. Thing is though, if I'm dead, I'm dead, right? Like Clamera activates it also. Fair enough, fair enough. It's Icicle and Clamera. We have 2 outs. So we're gonna go for the next dig site, right? That's the idea. Spending time at dig sites. Any one of them say Clamera? No, no. Any one of them say Icicle? No. Yeah, fine. No. I'm rolling my gold away. I don't care. I will find new gold. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna go again. So close. That's a big skill. Like, don't get me wrong there. That is though quite significant of defense, right? Yeah, it's amazing. And then yeah, we're taking that one. Aiden is not good enough for haste. We need sure about that one? Burning, we're freezing, we're slowing. Beetle. It's a lot of drill activations. Or drill is going nuclear. Yeah. Maybe you're correct there. And we can run like this then. I think it's correct. Yeah, you're correct. Like the lifesteal is important there. I agree on that one. I want to look at the fight again. Imagine if we had a Death Knight Reaper skill. Exactly. You're reading my mind. I was imagining the same. I like, well. Imagine. Imagine that world. I imagine it with you, 610. Are we ever beating this guy with the heal? I do think so, right? And if that is true, we want to go there for the blizzard. I I know. I know. I know, I know. I think the lifesteal actually matters there. Are we even getting there? My drill is frozen. Man, this guy. Ah, we can't get there. He's so unbeatable. Look. You beat them by having. It's not helping us though. It's not helping us. Our lifesteal drill was frozen and he is at some point just killing us. It's a freeze. Yeah, the Dualtron though that's a different story. You need less hits. The thing is you need less hits on the Dualtron. The Dualtron is doing like thousands of damage at a time, where the drill is getting frozen each time in between. The drill, that's the issue there. And then also the drill is like charging him more on his scaling. Anyway, now we have like permafreeze. Oh, Dualtron. Did you see we put a snowflake on our beetle, by the way, 16? Were you witnessing the greatness there? Oh, I didn't have like full space here, right? I was, oopsie. So, option A, Invigorating Cold, to win harder when we have an Icicle. Win harder? Well, win harder. Or Shatter, which means also win harder. The thing though is, I think Shatter is winning us some cases that Invigorating Cold is not winning us. Because this means we're scaling faster on our damage, which also means we're scaling faster on our lifesteal, which then means we can sustain like let's say he's like poison procking us early and then we're perma freezing him. We have faster sustain, like we can recover a little bit better. So for that reason, I think it's Shatter. It's a recovery skill in that situation. I mean, I have lots of disconnects, but servers are not really down, at least not yet. Do you know if Diamond Monster Loot level up from can give you a snowflake? Yes, it can. I second this. It's though rather rare. Like it's really rare. I think it's also the reason why it's there. Like it says in brackets, diamond ones. I think it's, if I remember correctly, only for the snowflake, right? I'm not fully tripping there. Actually, can put like ammo on this one. Just funnily, not that we have more than one weapon, but it's a diamond coolant. We should buy that. Ammo. Let's see if he's like. Oh, I didn't know that. So it was a oopsie. My bad. Thanks for sharing. Any infos on the servers then? Nice. That was a good start for the second stream. Okay. It's the same way with fiber optics. Fiber optics stop charging ammo item, moves on to the next when it runs out of ammo. Yeah, I heard that rumor, but I never knew if whether that is. I do like this, that they do these smart targeting things. Like it enables a little bit more niche things. Ah, worst core. Let's not take that one. Hmm? I mean, I'm like 5 region, but in the end, I don't take 12 gold for 5 region. Yeah, for the guys who have the connection issue, wait a little bit and restart the client. Fixes the issue often for me. But yeah, servers are wacky today. I have also like probably in a long time the most PCs. Sometimes I had like even 2 in like 5 minutes. That's unusually more. We are right back. Hey, I'm back. We lost, but we lost because not this comp, but we lost because of a hold still and enjoyer, which is sad because I was expecting to win against the Dooley, but it is what it is. I can get a random weapon. I can go to Kev, or I get over it. Like the crit core is. ah, even like something useful, sorta. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a crit core. What do I do with it? And Kev is not good on day 2. He does not have bugs. I know that. He's not having bugs because none of them have a shield tech, and shield enchant is not starting, and I do. uh, but for that reason, I may need to be careful with the economy. Right, that's the downside though. And I need to find a lot of stuff here. Like B1, B2 is not cutting it if I want to win a fight. So let's go shopping. Kina, that's not it. Okay, we have to do a little bit of math here. So 9 poison, and then after 12 it's 18 poison. We should 18 poison. It's not doing enough on its own for the rogue scrapper, right? It's just barely not getting there. The Wallace though helps a lot there. Remember the satcom. Haste a friend to the right of this for 2 seconds. I have never ran this item. Okay, this makes it a 4-second item. That makes a huge difference. Yeah, then I just buy this one. We're Gucci. We're so Gucci. Honestly, I have never run this as an item. This is also a lot better than our stupid crit core. Yeah, like I probably don't even need the Wallace. Like this, I honestly I'm fully blind, right? I saw this item as a generator for the second part. That's a good comment there. I would have forgotten. Now this poison is good enough. Like there's no question. Yeah, see, we're looking like why do you think about this, right, Snazer? I look like silly gooses. Yeah, let's go for drills. I said drills. No. No leveling though. I also got screwed on that one. Didn't miss the XP node though. Just never crit on this cutlass, please. Nice. A lot of poison, still good enough. Maybe this time it's not a U, instead it's an A. How about that? I'm just like saying that out of a little bit of spite, because it has been historically nearly always the U servers that are dying and not the NA servers. Like, no offense there, but that is a true statement. So maybe it's like an NA thing. And yeah, don't take it too personal, please, NA people. I want to go shopping. I want to improve my board here. I cannot take the region there. If you skip Finn here, you will die. Yeah, well, look at that. You're EU. Okay, I'm EU though too. Happy to hear that you were able to beat me, young lost. I want to win against either right? So that's the core idea here. And the question is how we do this the easiest way. I think like this, right? We're hoping the Stillo is doing enough with like a Wallace. Maybe we haste the Wallace. So the Wallace becomes 5 seconds. Ah, that's not it. Stillo is like a 6-7 second item now. It's a 7 second item, right? Timings are screwing us. 6 to 7 seconds. That's like force field actually. Force field is nerfed. And then we're healing, and then we're pumping. Yeah, that should be good enough. Sure, thank you for the cheer. Um, just wanted to take a second to thank both Basnaza and Sixten for another great day of streams, interaction, and knowledge. It's very much appreciated as a viewer. Happy to hear. Happy to hear. Thank you so much for the support, sir, and all the best. And yeah, I felt like even in hindsight, it is rather important to haste this one to get the damage in. Drill, hell yeah, baby, let's go. 9 gold, yes, hell. Well, also probably still the rocket launcher here. I have a lot of stuff to fill in, and what was not really good. And then let's go for Mr. Small Items. Oh yeah. So I could up the Mantis here, but we really want to do that. Oh, want to take skills. We want to take skills. Yeah, it's 16. You are around and I play easy mode. I promise you. Like the moment you're stepping away, I can feel it. I can feel your aura leaving the game. And me like, yep, I have to play hard mode again. Thank you. Because this is like easy mode. Yeah, I know. This is easy mode. Like nothing can go much wrong here. That's a gold skill enjoyer. What's his Chris chance? Can I complain? Not really. Well, famous last words. Yeah, it's a second gold skill enjoyer. The I want to get my 4 wins guys on the gold skill are coming in and haunting me today. Um, go for some chuck then. Maybe we'll fight him back by taking a skill here. There's one beetle I want. I'm gonna fight them back now. You know which fight I'm not taking? I don't know about you, 16, but I am not taking that one anymore. That is like, if I'm not feeling like beating Lich, I'm not feeling like beating Hydro Dude these days. Like, you need to be on the strongest scaling A game on Burn or whatever to even consider him. Yeah, it's a Frosty champion all over again. It's Lich, Frosty champion, and Hydro Dude, which are getting me full anxiety these days. Do you think guys think they will target the new meta builds directly with the next patch? Yeah, as per usual. Like they always do this, right? There's like something that is dominant, and then they're just like poof, killing it. I think that is exactly what is happening. Um, though I would prefer if they go the other route, and they would instead go and buff more. Like I would like rather see them buff my fuel rod, like whatever we call it these days, and buff the cores and buff items. Also, 16, how do you feel about the buff on the combat core? Because, you know, technically the combat core was buffed, wasn't it? Yeah, me neither, my friend, me neither. That's a sad part, right? Like, if that is a buff, I don't know, like they specifically changed the numbers and the outcome is really underwhelming. At least give him 5 seconds. At least give him 5 seconds. Do something, please. Like, really. Is it a tie? God, thank it is a tie. I was scared for a second. Like, I don't know. Like, if the combat core has this stat line in 5 seconds, we may want to talk. We may. But 6? Nope. We're not in a discussion. I'm not taking that one. Ah, we should take the charcoal, even though it's like giga slow, right? Without the DJ. Yeah, like the combat core nerfs, I really didn't understand. I agree. I felt like they were like I never understood where they came from. Like, yeah, I didn't. I agree on that one. They came like like most of them came to a surprise, right? Like I have to admit they came like to surprise, and the further they went on nerfing him, the more surprised I was. I'm not gonna lie. Like he was strong, sure, but he was like not unfair strong, right? And it's still like since it was like a large item, it's what was hard to find anyway. I know it was not a day two thing anymore. What was once a showing up on day two? That was a different storyline maybe, but since we are not living in that storyline anymore, I don't understand. Chocolate. I need to find items. See, I need to find items. Told you guys. I need to find items. Um, Good night. Thank you much for joining 610. All the best. Thank you so much, and have a good rest. And see you tomorrow. Nope. I'm not taking that here. I may want to take a skill though, instead of going to Kina. One day, that's doing something. We saw people running double combat core in the core once and feared for our lives, banishing combat core to never be matter again. Yeah, sorta. I don't know. I really, I don't know what to say there. All items is exactly my wheelhouse. I'm fearing Lich, and also Zookeeper as a good pool here. Yeah, I could have had more space and potentially more gold. 16 crit on my drill. Yeah, 16 crit on a drill is good. I like talk. I mean, the issue there is like, let's say, 10, 12 gold and a little bit. Sure. day 6, and that guy has an iceberg, huh? Yeah, we're always beating that one. Be right back. All right. Sorry for that. Alrighty. Gold. Gold skills. That's a lot of burn. 6, at least there's some number. Don't want to go for 6 burn though. Orlin sometimes is trolling hard, right? But then, like, compare this to, like, Warm Hucks or something, and you're like, yeah. Okay. I mean, in hindsight, you know? Mm, I like these freebies more because they can be bugs. That's why I skipped 2 gold. Guarantee gold um from the docs. like metal too much. Let's take an XP here. 18 gold, that's a big number. Then I go for small items. Silver coolant. I'm on the drill at the moment. I think it's time to sell the mantis here. We're not finding it anymore at bronze anyway. I like heal. It's like so much survivability these days. And the damage is coming in anyway from our side. Like the charcoal latest will take care of any issues anyway. So yeah. There was a question at which day bronze items stop appearing. I think the latest is day 8, but there are exceptions. And there would be still the exception. If you have the item yourself, you can still find it later. Like if I have already, I don't know, I still would hold onto the mantis. I could still find it at bronze later. But it's just like it was just an annoyance to me. So I sold it and then I'm just waiting until it's back up there. No, we know. It's the usual, usually it's day 8. It is in the patch notes, and I have never seen a bronze item that I don't own already and have in the stash or on the board after day 8. Wasn't it in the last patch notes? Pretty sure it's in the last patch notes. I'm pretty sure it's in the headers in the general on the last patch notes from Tempo. And it's also like I play this game all day every day. I wouldn't know if it's not there. Like if there's like the new rules on where to find the duplicates and shops are rather clear and straightforward, and I'm pretty sure I figured them fully out. Like they're very consistently rules, and I like them, and they're good. Would I ever like want to run this one at 1 second less? It's significant. When we were looking like that build anyway. So like consistently, you're not finding them consistently in a I can replicate it, but there are certain rules for shops how they work now and drops. So basically, the rules are the following: you can still get a different rarity drop from PvE fights. Like I have a bronze Uzi and I get a silver Uzi from a PvE fight. Second option is I have a different rarity, and I look at I go to Sylvia, Goldie, or Diamond shop, and let's say I still have my bronze Uzi. I can still see a silver, golden, or diamond Uzi at the specific Sylvia, Goldie, whatever shop, even though I have a bronze Uzi. That's the second way. And then that is how the shop works differently now, basically. Um, Willing to sell the nitro for this one, and then we're leaving. But do you have like the diamond version? Because that's the last option. The last option I've witnessed is if you have diamond, you can get a new item of the item again on a different rarity. Doesn't have to be diamond as well. Like you can have like you have like let's say diamond DJ robot, you can get another golden or diamond DJ robot at shops. But otherwise, I have not witnessed that. I don't know. I go to the tool vendor. I have, I don't know, let's say a silver soldering gun, and I get another silver, like a golden soldering gun, because that would be not in the rules. Yeah, it was diamond. Yeah, diamond is another exception, but that is like because it's diamond. I skipped that. I missed that exception. That's also a rule. Basically, that is also the last one I missed there. Yeah. Those other dupes, but that is not consistent, right? It's not like you can like replicate it. You cannot go to Goldie and say, well, now I get my second matchbox. That's like, good luck to you. Good luck to you, sir. Seems bad long term. No. It seems consistent long term with what the shop's doing. I don't mind. Why would it be bad? I think it is all intentional, the new rules on the shop, and I think they're good rules. I mean, the argument dupes were clearly unhealthy for the game. It's it's a different like the argument is I think not like I disagree, and I want to point out why I disagree since we're having this discussion. I disagree for the following. It is unhealthy for the game if you can force it, if you can replicate it. And that is transforming on a small pool on Mac, that's an issue. with all the freeze potions and stuff. But if you cannot replicate it, that's okay. Like, once in a while, every, I don't know, having 2 metronomes. Like, once per patch, having 2 metronomes. Okay, cool. Now I can utilize 2 metronomes, sure. If I can make it once every 4 games, that's an issue. If I can make it once every patch, that's like, random stuff sometimes happens and you can make it work. That's healthy for the game. And if someone is telling me about, like, now you have a duplicate because it's diamond, well, guys, after day 12, the gloves are off. If you have a diamond metronome and find another golden metronome, well, everyone had at this point the time to win, and everyone who is rigged wins, and everyone who's not rigged loses. Like, that's the rules there. At that point anyway. We don't even need to go further than that, because, that is how we are winning there. So Sixten would say, Snazer, up the beetle. And Snazer would say, maybe consider not up the beetle. If I have fiber optics, I will be the happiest person if I up the coolant here, though. Oh, DC. Let's restart the client. I mean, the thing is a little bit different on the duplicates on Mac, okay? But that's a transmute issue. That's a different story. Like I said, that is different. And I stand there. Like, the transmute small pool situation on Mac is a little bit different, though. That is too happening too often. I said that about the freeze potions earlier. I excluded Mac from that decision. We're talking about, for all I care, non-Mac heroes for the duplicate issue. You have to, I don't care. Like, I'm not taking Mac there into consideration because that is not about the shops. How do we feel about Robotics Factory? We have a diamond shielded, but honestly, Robotics Factory is so much better there, right? Yeah, it is so much better. Diamond skills are not the same as these. I don't want to have hotspot, but warm hugs or grease fire would be amazing. So I want to take 5 extra charges for the future. Or like already now. Yeah. Taking the charges. Didn't we talk about these floor spike situations, spike blah 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 stuff? Yeah. How the hell do you have these many enchanter? Restorative? Fiery? Man, that was the good grace of a fire enchanted vendor, right? That was how was he called? Forgot his name. Have. I think it's called Have. Holy smokes. Yeah, we talked about this. That's not fine. Fire Regent? Okay, maybe that. Anyway, that's not okay. What he had was not okay. I lost to it. I want to complain obviously about that, right? Because I shouldn't lose, right? Are we beating an enforcer? I do think so. Like a little bit of slow here, and he's like, ugh. What is that skin? It's a shop skin, right? I've never seen that before. Anyone know? We talked about Mac and his stuff, and now I had to get this. Okay. Nerf Mac, please. This makes me a lot less happier than the vat. I never had problems drilling down a vat. Oh, this is what happens when Sixton is gone, isn't it? So what went wrong? I never found fiber optics, and I got high rolled. Ah, yeah, the counters. Alrighty, alrighty. Is what it is. Don't take that too hard on me. Also, we never had scaling like Shatter. Could have helped quite a bit there as well. I regret the last time I didn't take a friend here. Because sometimes, you go too long without friends, and then you cannot go for the furry event. I have so much money. Let's go to Curio. Don't want to roll Curio though. Only one more shop today. I could roll him for extra slower haste. Sure. It's extra burn, and that's a lot of burn though, right? That's a lot of burn. Small friends, let's go. Yep. Um, I'm willing to roll and sell stuff if I need to. It was a little bit scuffed in hindsight. What are the best three cores? Ignition, weaponized, and companion. In that order. That far off. Oof. So the issue is the following. If I take XP, I will not win against the Rogue Scrapper. If I don't take XP, I will not level and I may be able to find the Rogue Scrapper. Let's go shopping. I don't know, Feuer Fritz. I have no idea. I never had that situation. So does someone know if Companion Core gets double CDR, if it's the only friend from the skill that says if your core and one friend, blah blah blah. How are we beating the Rogue Scrap though? The poison, la la. But it does some damage, right? We're stacking poison. Yeah. We're stacking poison. We're having like a little bit of shielding going on. Should win this one. Yeah, let's go with shopping. The one roll Metzworth. Yeah, because if I get like the rat beetle, that's a lot of gold. Eh, if I could sell these two, and then I could buy the satcom, but that makes me sad. Yeah. All of these options did not make me really happy. Am I playing wrong here? Was it wrong to roll in gold and spend gold at Choreo? That is like something that was economy-wise a little bit scuffed, right? In the end, like in hindsight. Wanna fight though. It's a very thankful opponent. I cannot go for chocolate. We need to improve here. Nope. Same here. We have to go for Quicksil. Rolling Quicksil becomes scuffed, but I'm desperate. I'm not buying that rocket launcher. Nope. I will never win against this one. Let's go with the Rogue Scrapper then. You have the skill though. Yeah, I do have a skill, but that is like 8 gold for a rocket launcher that is staying on my board one more day. At best. It's like, it's not a winning play. And the rocket launcher is not a permanent item anyway. Um, yeah, it was not it. I was like, if I had an infinite amount of money, maybe, but like, surely. go and try to get drill maybe. At least that went the right way, right? It's a little bit better now. 0 wins. But he found the Fury Cutlass from the PvE fight. And we didn't take chocolate, but holy smokes. Ah man, he found all his stuff. Positioning is wrong, by the way. Guaranteed upgrade here. Comes for free. Sure. Let's up the beetle. Sure, sure, sure. I'm skipping all the chocolate, but if I don't take like my friends, I'm also not winning, right? So finally we have our comp, but man, we took a lot of losses here. Also, let's do the right thing, the only thing to do. Get rid of the core. Okay. Now we're done so here. Let's go for the mod squad. If you play Robo Factory, Beatles and Drill, what beetle would you take out most likely if you want to boost your activation time with Aiden? It's often the slow one. It's the haste one or the slow one. Um, so 610 is more friend of the haste one, and you then have like the full like circle, and you just like take out the right one, the haste one, and put an Aiden in. I can see that. Um, Otherwise, it's the haste still in because you need the haste, and then you put out the take out the slow because there is a dysfunctionality between slow and and freeze anyway. I think it depends a little bit on the situation, and how many drill activations you have and what your damage source is. So it's basically if you need the haste and drill activation, you cannot take out the yellow one, but otherwise it's take out the yellow one. Um, and also it depends a little bit on the rarity of these, because the higher the rarity is, the more self charge occurs. Like if they are all golden, you don't need the haste anymore. If they're all golden, especially the blue one and um the black one, you're like at golden, that basically everything is self charging, and then you don't care anymore about haste. So, but if you all have them with silver, that's hugely different. Yep, game is solved. What a shop. Yeah, that was a shop. Neutral Eyes, thank you so much for the 3 months of subscription. Thank you for the 3 months of support. Thank you so much. Means a lot to me. I mean, thank you so much. They say good to see how to Dooley. Thanks for the streams. No problem at all. Thank you so much. It was a dream shop. Definitely. We should like stop losing now. Yeah, that one also has to. Wee, let's go. How much gold do I have? I have 7 gold and a little bit more. The question came because I want to see if I want to roll for a robot, DJ robot. We're like starting to be out of money, but a small weapon is also not a big thing, so maybe without re-rolling. It's like 4 gold for 2 burn on a rather fast proccing item. We're never though strong enough for Lich here. Okay, so what's the next game plan? We finally stabilized. We found the stuff we wanted to find, and that worked out pretty well. Now it's probably balancing between getting economy running and getting gold and getting some HP up, because HP is also atrociously low here. And then when the HP is up, we're gonna go and try to get a robotics factory. The gold is up, we'll try to get a robotics factory. Risk is better than a shop here, because we could have gotten a fight and then gold for that. So Sixten's play is to up the beetle, and my play is to go for skills. But I agree probably here with Sixten, more because I'm low on the gold, and otherwise I roll, and then, expensive stuff happens. Alrighty, game, you're making up for the atrocious start. I see. I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like robotics factory is rarer than other large items, not in comparison to golden large items, but it's rare, more rare because it's golden, and the silver ones show more often up, right? You can only see the golden ones when gold is rolled in the first place. Yeah, it's exactly. It's only a consequence of being gold plus. I mean, surely you can also show it's diamond, but let's not talk about that. I want to go for more money. Sure. I want to go for money. Instead, I get a diamond 8. Mm, I like fuck too much. We behind the leveling curve quite significantly, right? We're still level 7. Yeah, we're really hard behind. All the risks were like just 1 XP or items. Enchanted items. Man, that's a premium shop. At least let's look at it. Fiery. Fiery brands. Hmm. Yeah, ain't it good enough? A small friend, sure, sure. Like a full level behind the curve. Start losing fights though, right? I would not remember losing a fight this game. Like not a PvE fight at least. A large item that gives multicast to friends better than drill. Um, Most of the time you want to have both, but yes, technically, I would say it is better, at least in the mid game and late mid game, or like early late game. But on day 14, I'd rather have a drill. These are 2 icicles, and I have invigorating cold, which means it's only 2, so it's I use it, I get 3 procs, 4 procs. I mean, I not really utilize it yet, but we're losing quite a bit. So in case we go a little bit further down the line, having like 2 golden icicles and invigorating cold to head start our drill and bully our opponent on like day 14, it's a good idea, right? Isn't it free? Is it? I think it's 2, unless the something changes with the rarity going up. Okay, these poppy fields floor spike enjoyers have to go. Like, that's not okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe Mac is still busted. I just haven't faced them too much. Like how okay, maybe Mac is no fun to face. Okay, I regret saying, well, isn't it like, Mac okay. No, it's 2 icicles here. Maybe Mac is busted, yeah. Whenever I face this build, I'm just insta-dead. So yeah. Can I change that? Not really, right? Like, there's nothing I can do there unless I perma-freeze him. And that is something I'm not doing on day 8. Yeah, let's be honest there. Yeah, that was like illegal. I don't know. They are like showing up this early lately on my radar and a lot more. Normally I like shield. We still like shield on the drill. No, I don't like it at the moment. Shiny? Have a shiny drill. We don't have a hotspot though, no metro, nothing, so no. I'm taking relax here. So we're not dying again. Is that a Sleepy Max? Yeah, you're realizing that I'm a little bit tired. I'm tired. I'm ending the stream after this run. But it's a Sleepy Max. But I have been like, playing and streaming for more like the whole day. So fair enough. Let's go for Bakun. Another Aiden. I need fiber optics badly. I don't want to fight him. He kills me sometimes. Any tips on figuring out synergies and things to aim for as a new player? Game is so deep and so intimidating to get into, I feel. At which stage are you? Like you're like super new? Or you're like, I don't know, like it's like totally different on which level you are. Um there's like a nice thingy, super new, but they have played plenty of things like TFT and Hearthstone. Okay. So yeah, I will talk about it a little bit on the side, maybe. Reload. We have to go for burn skills here. Yeah, we're gonna go with hotspot. Heal. Hmm. Should probably take heal, right? Over JJ. And we go for this Metro. Hell yeah. So, how to get into this game, personally speaking. I think like what you do is basically jam a few games to understand the core principles, like play the tutorial, I don't know, play two normal games. By then you have probably understand the absolute basic like actions this game has to offer, right? Like I hope so. I feel like coming from TFT should be in the bag, right? Oh, we should definitely position this differently. So then you have like that kind of fixed. Um, and then you can ask yourself questions here or wherever about, I don't know, small stuff. How does like can burn crit? How does burn crit? Does shield crit or whatever? Like stuff that occurs to you. Does or how often does something proc or I don't know, small stuff. Um, and then what you next do is probably figure especially out where to go for what. So you use How Bazaar to figure out small shops, medium shops, what items are in each shop. Or you just click for days and days shops and figure stuff out on your own. Um, Same goes for like rarities, like what rarity starts when we don't know for a fact, but there are like certain like clear lines. Um, as far as build goes, this is like not really a stale matter for like months. It's more like every 2 weeks stuff can change rather drastically and is most of the time changing drastically. So there are no like old guides and always go for this and that. Um, so the patch cycle is really, really fast. For example, if you play Dooley and have like level 15 on the prize pass, you basically play always an iteration of what we're doing here. So that may, help a little bit. Um, but other than that, find a way how you want to learn games and feel free to ask any questions you're having. Um, yeah. And then there are like a few more comments about like tips and tricks and then resources and stuff, like small guy stuff. And yeah, probably watch streamers for the character you want to look for. Why only a bronze drill? Never found something else. Never upgraded it. Tool. Second drill? Oh, never lucky. Care about Curio here. So, friends, temp boost, or random item. I don't think these friends are doing a lot. Like, the only one is one extra freeze here. It's not a lot. Take a random item. Oh, sometimes it's fiber optics. Yeah, no scaling. So we're just like sitting ducks here at the moment. And we're not perma-freezing. Yeah, that is a sad situation here. Don't get me wrong. But also, like, else to do, huh? Fiber optics. Hell yeah. GG. Chatter. Just to, rub it in. Okay, conflagration. Fair enough. Doesn't feel too bad. No, this doesn't feel bad anymore. This feels like a winner now. I would be in shock. Like, okay, Yeti is not it, right? But let's test against the property baron here. No upgrade on fiber. Oh yeah, I forgot. Honestly, Sleepy Max forgot. Yo, great. Thank you so much for the raid. Shout out to Great. I raided him earlier. So, uh we make sure Sleepy don't, you know, forget that. And yeah, welcome everyone. It's my last game though, probably a little bit sleepy here. Yeah, it was a rough start of a game. I think we're on our last life here, so for all I care, one radiant, one shot, and we're out of here. But until then, we're gonna do fine. CDR is CDR. Not playing against this guy. Good old master salesman, huh? Please no radiant cutlass. Wait, why am I having trouble freezing this one? I don't, okay. Ah, that's a hard working drill, isn't it? Ah, that drill is running hot. Fiber optics, let's go. Made up for my small mistake. Do I really care about the damage of the drill? No, I care about health. If I'm not dead, I'm fine. So, anything worthwhile to upgrade here? Think so. Shield gaining, sure, but just slightly, right? Let's roll. It's a little bit more popping off early. Definitely monster range for extra freeze. Oh, hell yeah. And then defense grid or CDR. I mean, what does a CDR do? 5%, not a lot. Defense grid though. What is the breakpoint here? Ah, the breakpoint is 4 seconds basically, right? 5 seconds maybe sometimes. I don't think the breakpoints matter too much. Let's go for the defense grid just in case. Unlucky? What's unlucky? Like, I don't see anything unlucky here. This looks pretty good. He has also icicles, and he froze my drill. Unlucky. Please, please stop this one. Stop this madness. Nice. Screw that one. Finally, we won against a mag. But these poppy fields, man, they are something else. Yeah, that one scared me as well. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm lucky that I have like the region here. Without the region there, I'm pretty sure I'm not winning, right? Like that 500 burn, not burn, poison on me was too much. Is weatherglass bait for drill? I would say most of the time. Yeah, I think it's bait these days. Let's go with the shatter. I want to go with the shatter. Oh, freeze, small freeze. We get another level in. Upgrade skills, sure. So 2 extra burn and then always like, you know, a little bit more extra healing. Or a defense grid to recover maybe. I mean, both are defensive skills, sorta. This feels like a little bit more, how should I say it, robust. I couldn't probably even take the second drill in. Because while second drill is fine, I need the charging on this one, right? I need the haste charging on this one. So I can heal a little bit, like if you compare to the last round, was needed. Okay. No radiant stuff, no ice club, please. No radiant stuff, no ice club. Let's go. The rest, I don't care. Like, biggest fixer-upper in his life. Story of Obsidian, Deadly, and Heavy. Okay. How much life does he have? He has only 17k. That is a screenshot for Sixten, isn't it? No Caltrops. Yeah, okay, Caltrops. Man, Mojito, you wanna, you know, make someone unhappy here? Let me text that to Sixten. We're always sharing our premium builds. Yeah, you can see all the stuff. Perfect. Yeah, let's look at this fight again. It's a fun fight, right? He froze me, but whatever. Froze him as well. And then we play a little bit of a war game here. Perma freeze, let's go. It's though only a pawn shop. And yeah, it's just a mediocre build, honestly. For day 15, by the way. Like, this is a good build if you face it on day 10, right? But for day 15. Anyway, guys, it's like 2 a.m. my time. I have been playing all day, streaming most of it. It's my second stream of the day. I think it's time to call it for the day. I feel rather exhausted now. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for your support today. Um, thank you very, very much. Means a lot to me. Thank you also for the follows. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you're having a great time. I'll make a raid ready. Let me check first who I can raid here. It's late in the night. Um, doo -doo -doo. Let's go with Admirable. Um, Alrighty, we're making a raid for Admirable. I wish you all the best. And a good night. And hopefully see you around tomorrow whenever you have time to tune in again. All the best. And